PR Connections Radio presents this episode of the PR Connections podcast is brought to you by Classy Communications PR and Advertising. Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
Awesome. Welcome to the M and the PR Connections Radio podcast. I am your host tonight from 5 to 7 here at the M for the Happiest Hour 4th anniversary mixer. We're networking, we are meeting people, and right now I've got somebody for you to learn about his business as well. Skylar Overholtz owns a company called Advantage Air. Tell me, Skylar, how did you get into the air conditioning business?
Oh boy, long story. I used to be executive chef. So
That's a little jump.
It is a jump. I'm from Michigan, grew up in Michigan, and I was a chef, owned restaurants, and I've always had AC guys out, and man, I could have done that. Then I moved to Vegas. I was a chef at Caesars, and then I was tired of it, so I went to mechanical school, and then now I own my own company.
Wonderful. How long ago was that you went to mechanical school and started your business?
It's been 15 years this month.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations. What's your favorite part about the business?
Fixing problems.
Solving people's problems. Right. And so are you in Las Vegas or are you in Henderson?
I'm in Las Vegas.
And do you work the entire valley?
I do the whole valley.
The entire valley. Do you go out to Pahrump and to the outlying cities?
We'll go to Pahrump,
well?
but there's an extra fee for that.
Great. Okay, awesome. Well, how did you hear about Happiest Hour Networking?
My good friend Michelle Bedwell.
Oh, she is amazing.
She's amazing.
Yes, we all love Michelle. Absolutely.
She really helped me with my website. She redeveloped it. She does all of our social media. So she's great. She's a good person.
And
Her and Tim both.
Yes. How did you meet them?
It was a referral, actually.
Referrals. We all love referrals. That's the whole point of networking, is to get referral business for each other, right?
Yep.
Have you gotten a lot of referrals?
I get a lot of referrals from her.
And then also through the Happiest Hour Networking.
I just joined this.
You just joined.
So this is new for me.
Sweet. Well, it's good to have you. So tell us, how long have you been in Las Vegas from Michigan?
I moved here in 2003.
2003. So it's been 22 years.
22 years.
And so you were at Caesars for those first few?
Just about a year and a half before I went to HVAC school.
Oh. What did you do when you first got here?
I was a chef.
Oh, goodness. So you've been cooking for people for a long time. Yeah. So when are you having dinner at your house? We're all coming to his house for dinner.
I cook all the time.
Yeah, sounds great. So if you were to give the world a message about networking, about the Happiest Hour Network, what would you say?
It works. Networking works. You meet cool people, different people. It worked for me.
Yes. And so do you have children? You wife and family and kids and all that?
I have custody of 3 boys.
3 boys? You're raising 3 boys. My goodness. Well, are they going to go into the air conditioning business too?
Nope. 2 of my boys are adults. One's going to medical school to be an RX tech.
Interesting.
My middle son is trying to join Metro right now.
Oh, interesting.
Then I have a 13-year-old.
13 now. Wow. I have a grandson, 13. So what is your average work work
I'm pretty busy. We work 7 days a week.
7 days a week?
Sometimes, especially in the summertime.
So Advantage Air works 7 days a week, people. So if you need them, they'll probably be there for you.
Yeah, we do commercial refrigeration. So residential.
So it's all refrigeration, just air.
I do air and refrigeration and heating.
And heating as well. Because usually I see that AC companies are usually also heating.
So there's multiple licenses out there. I have the A license, so we can do it all.
Oh, wonderful. That's good. That's good to know. And what other networks do you belong to?
This is it.
So great. So it must be working for you.
Yep, it works.
Good. So tell us a little bit about yourself and the scariest thing you've ever done?
On a job site, I had a job that I had to do that. The unit was over 30 years old and it fell. So
The AC unit
it fell. It wasn't from us. It was from another company that they took something apart. We didn't see it.
Oh,
Collapsed.
wow. But you got to recover from that.
We
You're
did
still
recover.
here, so that's good. Not much we can't recover from in life generally, right?
Yes.
That's cool. Well, it's been great talking to you.
Thank you very much.
And Skylar, I hope to be able to refer some business to you as well.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Go do some happiest hour networking.
Ooh, I got a speaker thing.
So while we're waiting for our next guest, who's going to be a gentleman by the name of Thomas Allen with Isogenics, I just wanted to tell you, come on down to the M and join us. We're going to be here till 7 live, interviewing lots of different people and their companies. They're here. Here we go. You got Thomas Allen on the stage now. Say woohoo! There are so many incredible nutritional companies out there, and Isogenics is one of them. They have amazing products. And Thomas Allen and I have known each other for a few years now. I guess probably going on 2 or 3, I guess. And I see you everywhere, and we run into each other everywhere. It's wonderful. So tell us about yourself in a quick minute, and then tell us what got you into Isogenics.
Well, what I do is I help people to feel better, look better, and age better through the power of nutrition with products that are soy-free, gluten-free, non-GMO with no artificial colors and sweeteners. We have over 100 products. The company started in 2002. And so we've been around for over 20 years and we're in 25 different countries.
Wonderful. What other countries?
Oh, gosh.
All over the world?
All over the world.
Do you have any clients in other countries?
No, not yet. I do have an international license, so I'm prepared for that.
Wonderful.
I did have a couple clients in New Zealand, but like clients do, they come and go.
They come and go. Right. What's your favorite product from Isogenics?
Actually, it's a toss-up between our meal replacement shakes and our collagen. They're both wonderful. The shakes are great for people on the go, and the collagen is good for anybody that wants to help with their skin, hair, nails, joints, and eyelashes.
Awesome. All that anti-aging stuff.
A lot of anti-aging stuff.
Yes, I know collagen is very important, very, very important. I'm a nutritionist by background. I'm a health educator and wellness educator certified under Dr. Pam Popper.
Yeah.
And I love these companies that have so many wonderful things to offer.
Yeah, our collagen is marine collagen. It's from Scandinavia. It's made with fish, not shellfish, just little swimmers.
Yes.
And it tastes like an apple and an orange had a baby.
An apple and an orange had a baby. That's actually kind of refreshing. Sounds very refreshing.
It is.
Yes, I haven't tried yours yet. I'm on a collagen program that I love, but I would love to try yours sometime. But let me ask you, so how long have you been in Vegas? And then how long have you been doing Isogenics?
I've been in Vegas for about 20 years. I got here in 2004.
From?
San Diego, Vegas, San Diego, Lakeside, California.
Wonderful. I was born in Ocean Beach.
I like Lakeside.
Yeah.
But the job that I had at the particular time was not as affluent as I needed it to be. So I needed to find one with a better cash flow. And I came to Vegas, and it's been great ever since.
So you came to Vegas already doing Isogenics?
No,
selling?
I started doing Isogenics here. Actually, my daughter got me into it. She said, "Dad, you don't eat breakfast. Here, you need to do this." And I went, "Oh yeah, no problem." Like a typical dad, I didn't do it. And then she said, "Listen, I send you this stuff. Try it." So I tried doing the shakes. And then once I started doing the shakes, I started to notice a difference in the way that I reacted to it. I started to feel better. I started to have better mental clarity. I wasn't as tired all the time. I mean, I was an AC mechanic. So when I got up to a stoplight, I put the car in park. I probably fell asleep, and the guy behind me was real kind to beep his horn and tell me it was green.
Yeah, there's nothing like being tired while you're driving. That's awful.
Yeah.
And so you were in AC. Like our gentleman Skylar before is in AC. That's ironic, huh? We're all connected.
Yeah, I started my AC work when I got here. Other than that, I was just a general maintenance mechanic. If it's broken, I can fix it.
Wow, I'm going to keep you in mind for some things around the house. So, what year did you start your isogenics business?
I actually started it twice because when I first started it, I didn't get any help from anybody. I was like a lone wolf. And then I found when I got here, when I was in Vegas, I found somebody else that was going to help me. And then they quit. And then I found somebody else to be my mentor.
Right. Oh, good for you.
So I've been with Isogenics for about 12 years.
12 years. That's a good long run.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, it's the easiest thing that I've ever done to feel the best that I've ever felt, and I'll never quit.
Right. Why would you, right? Why would you? So if you had one piece of tidbit for business networking to share and a tidbit about health and nutrition to share real quick.
For networking, nobody's going to come to your door, knock on it, and want your product. You have to get out there.
Very good point.
And you have to take the leap, go to networking events, get off the wall and talk to people. Absolutely. You can't say anything bad.
Right. Very good. Very good. Well, I'm so glad we got to chat and I got to interview you. I consider you a dear friend. We do a lot of networking together.
Oh, yes.
And we'll see you around here, there, or everywhere.
Bye out there, TV land.
Internet land. Right?
Internet land.
Yes. So we're here at the M. We hope you'll all come down and join us. We're absolutely having a great time. There's going to be close to 300 people here. And we are podcasting live till 7 o'clock up in the Lux. There's a specific reason we're here, and that is for the Happiest Hour Networking Mixer 4th anniversary. Woohoo! So our next guest today is Joe Clark. Come scoot in a little, Joe. I won't bite you. I promise.
You're nice and bougie.
Unless you want me to nibble, then I will. But thank you, Joe. Joe Clark is with a company called Experience. He's going to tell us all about it. What is Experience, Joe?
We are a wholesale travel club called the Smart Money Club, but we also have a health and wellness side. So, and then we're also partnered with A21. There's our company logo here for trafficking for children.
Oh.
So what we do is basically we're changing people's lives one at a time or one family. We show people, we don't sell people. You know, the old saying, facts tell, stories sell, right? Yes. We share what you're not doing, but you're already doing most of the work. And we just show you what you're not doing. Get all the duckies in a row. And basically, we show you how to travel up to 80% off and how you have a Cash App. It's an invited club, and we're called the Smart Money Club. It's amazing. We're about 6.5 years new. It actually originated right here at the pool at the Wynn.
At the Wynn, wow.
Yeah, on a floating device on a napkin.
How long ago did you start Experience?
For me, about 5.5 years ago. I was in construction. In fact, I helped build this hotel. It's a beautiful hotel. I did. Beautiful hotel.
The room we're in right now, you guys, the Lux, you got to see it. Come on down.
It is, absolutely. Look at the skyline. But after I retired, you get bored. So you go on other journeys, and
We're gonna have a live.
You guys were muted. Oh, how did that happen? I don't know.
You want to start over?
We need to start from the beginning. That'd be awesome. Okay.
I can.
I'm very sorry. Okay. Somehow it got muted and we didn't hear it. Oh my goodness, we were muted. So yeah, we're introducing
The fiery darts.
Yeah, we're introducing Joe Clark with Experian today. He has an amazing trilogy to share with us. Joe Clark, tell us.
PJ, pleasure to meet you.
Yes, tell us
Be here.
about Experian and the pillars.
Well, what we do is, you know how not getting biblical or I'm spiritual. So we have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the Trinity. Well, we have a Trinity in the travel business as well. Travel, food, wine, and song. Got to have a good time.
Travel, food, wine, and song.
And our club is by invited guests only. We want people to have fun, live abundant. We show them how to go save money up to 80% off of all the hotels. We do flights. Now, of course, you know, flights are not regulated. So on our flights, we have on our site, we actually give you, because we have a cash app for our members. So we offset that. So you can also save money on American, Delta, Southwest. It's crazy good. Sports events, concerts, theme parks, anything and everything. Our legacy is live a legacy without any regrets and never pay retail for anything. How cool is that?
That's lovely. I love it.
My kids are in it. My family's in it. We have a team here in Las Vegas. We just got back from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, and we do a December. We always say Cabo in December every year. We did 6 years now. We took over the San Benito Hotel. It's a 5-diamond timeshare. But we're not timeshare. We can actually use timeshares, unused timeshares before anyone else can with no fees.
Do you have access to those
Absolutely.
through your organization?
We've thought of everything. We're innovation. We're many years ahead. And I tell people one at a time to say, let me show you what you don't know.
Yes, what we don't know is generally the problem. Now, the spelling of Experience is very important, people. So tell us the website, Joe, so people know how to find it and make sure they know about the spelling of Experience.
Yes.
No E.
Yeah. Just like my last name. No E. They keep trying to put a vowel on it. It's CLARK. No E. Anyway, Experience, it's not the financial credit agency with the E for experience. Ours is Experience with the X. Xpirient.
Experience.
And
Starts with an X.
And our logo looks like that. Well, you can't see it, but she can.
Yeah, let's see if we can get it up there. Look for that. No, you can't see
You
it.
can't see it. You gotta look me up. And then also we're
Yeah,
affiliated.
you put / Joe Clark after that when you go online.
Yes.
Experience,
Experience.com
Experience.com/
capital JOE capital CLARK. No E. And then that'll pull up my site, but you can also go to Experience.com. But we're also affiliated with our #1 nonprofit organization, 821, because we're saving children's lives as well. It's one of the unfathomable, horrific things going on in the world, but we're making a difference. 821. So a portion of someone's membership when they come aboard goes to 821 to help save the children. So we're all about
Wonderful.
absolutely.
I want to introduce you to somebody I know that has an organization that helps with that.
I would be on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, I believe in networking. That's why I'm here, right? I'm known as a master networker, and I have a couple of people that because I believe the more that we all come together, the louder our voices are, and the more impact we have. Right?
There's power in numbers. And I just tell people all the time, don't wish life were easier. We get better skills. What you don't know is what you don't know. So let me tell you what you don't know or show you what you don't know. We give you the facts and you make your own decision.
Yeah.
If you want to come aboard, you got to have fun. So if you're not one of those fun people, we're booked up.
If you're no fun, don't come around.
Yeah, don't show up. Because trust me, we are a fun club.
That's awesome. Fun is my favorite pastime. So, you know, here at PR Radio Connections, we have an amazing entrepreneurs, business owners, and we're here at the Happiest Hour. Event,
Love that
fourth
name.
anniversary. I know it's the happiest, not the happiest.
We're gonna make it happy.
Not to be confused with happy hour. Happiest Hour. And so, what other organizations do you network with, Joe?
I've been around for a while. Some of the clubs that we used to do, everybody, you do BNI, they're
I was at
around.
BNI for 12 years, long time ago.
Absolutely. There's a lot of great clubs and a lot of good mentorship. I'm a big fan of Robert Kiyosaki.
Amazing teacher.
Absolutely. And it's just, there's enough to go around. The pie is big enough to go around. All we do is share. Like I said, we have our tagline is live life fully, have fun, but no regrets. Live a legacy.
Leave a legacy with no regrets. So we thank you and
Thank you
hand
so
to
much for
Joe.
having
Thank
me.
you so much
Pleasure.
to Clark with experience. And we are getting ready for our sponsor break.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.
I need your number.
Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
Turn it around so I can see. You're back live. Yeah, that's what happened. They got shut off. My microphone's off. They both got shut off. How did that happen? Did we do it? Did I do it? I didn't. Okay, you're back on. Hi, everyone. We are here at the Happiest Hour Networking 4th anniversary at the M. The Lux. It's absolutely here. We've got a view of the strip and the skyline. It's incredible. We'll be live here. Yep. Perfect. Thank you. All right, let's start again. Yes. I am so excited, everyone, here at the Happiest Hour Networking 4th anniversary. We're at the M up in the Lux with a beautiful skyline view, and you should be here with us. We've got about 300 people coming through tonight. We will be podcasting live till 7 p.m. And if you have something to share, we'd love to interview you even. So come on down. But right now, we have one of my dearest friends and an absolutely amazing community manager, community networker, Lloyd Ringgold with Gold Business Advantage. And I am so excited to get to interview him.
PJ, the pleasure is mine. So great to see you, my dear.
I know, it's so exciting. We've been trying to have a phone call for quite a while now. So we've been playing phone tag for at least 10 days.
At least.
And maybe 2 weeks, maybe. I got to run into Ace yesterday. So I got to give him a hug and a little interaction. It was great. I felt so relieved.
Very good. Very good.
So tell us, what is Gold Business Advantage all about, Lloyd?
So Gold Business Advantage is a military-owned or veteran-owned business, of which my specialty is to go ahead and help small businesses with anything that they need. Now, of course, my company is sponsored by or powered by Legal Shield, because as you well know, a lot of small businesses don't even know that they have access to attorneys. They haven't even built it into their budget. So I let them know that They don't have to go to Google, which, by the way, never passed the bar. But they don't have to go to Google to look for their stuff. They can actually talk to a lawyer and get their situation handled.
Right. So is Legal Shield the sponsor of, and then what other services do you provide in Gold Advance?
Yes. So basically, I do everything from A to Z, whether it be something as simple as, hey, we need a mission and vision statement. Maybe we have a motivation problem. Maybe there's problems with advertising, or we don't know who our niche market is. Maybe they don't know who their power partners are. There's a lot of things that happen when small businesses start that, unfortunately, they start just because they really like something. So let's just say they're good at baking cookies. They love to bake cookies. They want to make that into a business. But all the other stuff that goes with it, they haven't had a chance to think about.
Yeah, and it's so cumbersome.
It is. So that's what they're calling in, and I'm trying to help them out as best I can.
Yeah, and you're the brilliant one to actually walk people through things.
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, how long have you had your business, Gold Business Advantage? And how long have you, is that and Legal Shield been kind of partners all along?
No, actually, I started with Legal Shield.
Oh,
Approximately 2015 is when I started that. And then Gold Business Advantage came about 5 years after.
oh, interesting. So I was thinking it was the other way around.
Nope, I did Legal Shield first because I wanted to, when I was in the military, I protected people. I like telling them I protect people from bomb in a plane. But now I protect them with the legal services. So that's what I need is for me to help fill my cup because I do enjoy helping people. But as I looked at different businesses and whatnot, I said, hey, I'd really like to work for myself. And so I put the Gold Business Advantage together because I thought that there was stuff that was needed. So I talked to other of my friends that had started businesses. I said, yeah, I have some expertise in this area, so let me see what I can do to help.
Wonderful, wonderful. And how long have you been in Las Vegas?
I've been in Vegas since 2013. And when I say that, this is my second time visiting because when I was in the military, I was here for 3 years before I got shipped to another place.
Oh, at Dallas?
I went to the military for a place, yes.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. So then you came back to settle.
Well, I came back because my son was sick. Unfortunately divorced, and my son was out here with his mom. And I wanted to come out here to be dad. I spent so much time in the military, thing, that I thought that was the next thing to do.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We
That's
were able to
great.
get him together and off to college, and believe it or not, being that long ago, he is now graduated and he's out there doing his thing.
Isn't that amazing how fast time flies?
It's amazing for sure.
So much has happened in the front line, but whirlwind.
Yes, indeed.
Whirlwind. So how long have you been networking with the Happiest Hour people?
I've been with the Happiest Hour actually back to COVID. A lot of things were rocking and rolling around here. COVID hit and killed everything, and then people had to sort of build back up. So Kent and I have known each other for a minute, and I'm actually now sponsoring part of the group, if you will.
Oh, that's
So I'm really looking forward to tonight, especially with it being their anniversary.
Yes, that's very exciting. So PR Connections has lots of wonderful sponsors, and if you'd like to be a sponsor, make sure you get in touch. And we are also sponsored, of course, by the Classic Communications as well as Lloyd. What do you think is your favorite part about your business, other than helping people? But what is the biggest thing you see that impacts the people you help most?
I think the biggest thing for me is just a lot of times people are unable to make decisions just because they don't know. And so, for me, a lot of times, just putting people in the right direction. And then when that happens, you see the light bulb come on and everything starts to flow together. So I think that's just imparting knowledge where you can.
Yes, absolutely. Well, let's wrap this up by telling everybody how to get in touch with you.
So you can get in touch with me at Lloyd Ringgold, that's 2 L's and 2 G's, .LegalShieldAssociate.com. And if there's anything that I can do to help you out or connect you with somebody, I'm your man. Please let me know.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my dear. So good to see you.
I'm so glad I got to see you and be with you, and we'll exchange your microphone.
Sounds like a wonder. Thank you so much again, my dear. Great to see you.
Enjoy. Did you see the theme here, people? Our last guest doing book shared something very important, and that is that we have to figure out what we don't. And I am a true proponent of that. There's so many things that I cannot do at all in this that I need to do myself. And so to be able to get the teaching that to give us testing opportunity to their business. Always. Thank you. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Testing. Testing. Okay, all right. So here we are. At the end, Lux. We're podcasting live at PR Connections till 7 p.m. Come on down. My next guest is a dear friend that I've known for a long, long time. We recently reconnected. Sheila Sterling. For now. Sheila K. Right? So Sheila Z, that's right. I remember that years ago, and then online I would see that. That's right. Sheila Z. Tell us about that. What is she? Where does Sheila Z come from?
Well, Sheila is my first name, of course, and Zalid is an ancient name, and it's my middle initial, so people have always just called me Sheila Z, and so I use.
Oh my goodness, I never knew. All these years I've known you, I never knew what that Z stood for.
I'm a Z person.
That's awesome. Not too many. You get to be uniquely yourself.
Oh,
Isn't that wonderful?
yeah,
That's wonderful. So Sheila Z has an amazing anti-aging company. She's got a PhD in health and wellness and nutrition. And tell us when you got started, how you got started, why you got started.
Well, in 7 minutes, I don't know if I'm going to all that. I will say that oftentimes people get into things to save themselves. I was sort of killed in a car accident many, many years ago. Had severe injuries they told me I could never recover from, including head trauma injuries. And I just said, watch me. Because I was a hands-on healer for like 40 years, a long time. And so, yeah, I'm a functional nutritionist, dietetic specialist. I'm the only one in my family that actually doesn't, have elevated sugars. And
so that's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's very interesting. The only one in her family that doesn't have elevated sugars.
Well, because if you know
lifestyle.
Yeah, well, lifestyle, if you know the chemistry of the body and how to do it. I have programs. I have people who are type 2 diabetes in 8 weeks. They won't be. So
8 weeks, you can get over type 2 diabetes. You need to call Sheila Z.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm a live blood microscopist, which means
that is fascinating.
Yeah, it is fascinating. It's really wonderful.
Tell everybody what that is.
Okay, well, live blood, when you get any kind of blood work done, it's wonderful. Diagnostics are great, but they all show quantity. What are your A1C, what your homocysteine, your cholesterol, those are wonderful. But so many people go to the doctors, and if you're one of them, and the doctor says, oh, your blood work looks fine. And they're like, no, I'm so sick. Why am I so sick? Well, the reason is you're never going to be healthier than your cells. And the truth lies in the cells. So I'm an expert and I'm certified. And with one drop of blood from your finger under a microscope, you sit there with me. And we actually look at your blood and we can see everything. Are you digesting? I can see diabetes 5 years before you get diabetes.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Because the sugars don't digest. How much fungus do you have? What bacteria? What kind of bacteria? I mean, it's endless.
And the functions of the blood cells too, right? The function.
Oh yeah. You can see they're functioning. You've got target cells. It means, you need
debris.
It
even shows debris in the blood.
Yeah. Oh sure. In the plasma. I mean, debris in the plasma. You can see uric acid if the kidneys aren't functioning properly. I mean, it's a wonderful diagnostic, and in most countries, it's the first diagnostic that they'll do.
Really?
Yeah, but it's preventative. So Western medicine doesn't exactly remove prevention, and that's how I got.
They don't want healthy people. Big pharma, big pharma. I call them big pharma.
Yeah.
Little P, big H. Pharma.
True. So that's how I got into doing this.
Yes, I wanted to ask you that next. Tell us about your event in May.
Okay,
Tell us.
great. So I produced a really wonderful, amazing event for everybody. Imagine going into a big 8,000 square foot room and seeing every kind of cutting edge frequency machines, all like the photograph machines and the Tesla machine, everything. How to stay 32 or 90. New supplements that aren't even out of the market yet. Different far infrared songs, all of it. It's an amazing. It's an expo and a conference with speakers. I'm sure we're going to fill up. I still have some room right now, but we're in January, so and so it's going to be at the Ahern Hotel, May 17th and 18th.
May 17th and 18th. And how do they register?
Okay, they go to iwvegas.com.
iwvegas.com.
And go to exhibit if you'd like to be an exhibitor, and you just fill out the little application. If not, there's if you want to attend, or you just send me an email. It's all right there.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you continue. I want to know what you're going to say.
Well, I was just going to say my other website is actually called TrueLifeSolutionsMarketplace.com.
That was my next question.
Okay, yeah, and that's all. That's my personal. You can find out a lot.
Tell them again.
It's True Life Solutions, plural, marketplace.com.
True Life Solutions Marketplace.com.
Yeah, and you'll get a hold of me. My phone number's there and everything.
But make sure you attend the event in May, because you're going to learn so much that is available to us that a lot of doctors won't even let you know about. So I highly recommend that everybody attends. I saw you at the Biomed Expo, and that was so fascinating. I'm thrilled that you're doing this show as well.
Oh, absolutely. So fourth year.
Fourth year.
Very successful.
So you started the same year as the Happiest Hour.
Yeah, we love it the
same year. Great, that's great. I'm so glad I got to interview you, Sheila. So much. So good to see you again, and I will be there.
Good, yeah.
Definitely.
We have to all stay 30 until we're 90.
That's right. That's why I get to reinvent myself at 62.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. So everyone, you heard that. You have the opportunity to go in May to learn about cutting edge, important, life-changing, life-saving technologies and medical treatments and therapies and the things that you'll never learn about from a regular doctor generally. And I'm a proponent of all natural healing. I've been battling autoimmune diseases my whole life, and I'm helping with multiple therapies and on zero pharmaceuticals. So I highly recommend that you are at that event in May. So we are here at the end. We are at the Happiest Hour 4th anniversary networking event, and one of my dearest, sweetest, best sister friends is my next guest. I'm so excited to get to interview this amazing, godly woman who loves people, loves righteousness, loves to do what's right, and find ways to improve safety of her city. Our Henderson City Councilwoman, Carrie Cox.
Hi, how are you? It's so great.
I generally dog sit, but I can just see her with her puppies.
You're so sweet.
So fun. So fun. So Carrie Cox, we pushed her through and got her vote for a couple of years ago in Henderson, and she's fighting for the safety of the people that live in this district. So tell us, Carrie, how did you get into politics, and what year you started thinking about switching from your other career, which I know what it is, so you tell everybody.
I was an educator for many, many, many years. Yep, and business owner.
And so how did you end up in politics?
I ended up in politics by really almost being drugged into it by friends and police officers that just really talked about the need for a voice. And the first time I ran, I really didn't ever see myself as being in politics. I am not politician type. So I did really well, and I only lost by a little over 400 votes against the incumbent. And then I felt like it was. I worked hard, and then when the next race came, I just worked my tail off, and everyone around me helped me, and they worked theirs off.
We all did.
And you did.
We
Yes,
all
she
did. I got
did.
that
Yes, and she's part of it. And I'm grateful, so grateful to everybody that jumped behind me and helped me. And the residents really were able to see that I am about transparency. I am about their public safety and our officers and firefighters and first responders, how we've got to take care of them. That's critical. And the education, because as an educator, education is on the top of the list too. And so those were things that were really important to me, and they were and are important to our residents. And I just felt like somebody had to stand up and see if we could make some changes that would be beneficial.
I'm so excited too that I just heard that Henderson is sponsoring charter schools now. How exciting. Tell us, how did that come about?
Yeah, we just became an authorizer, and it was the legislature that made that happen. And then we have been able to become involved in doing that, and I'm excited that it's progressing. And we are asking for applications for anybody that wants to come and do a charter.
Well, I should plug, there is the school choice fair is tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
It is.
And that is a great experience also. You should really tell
Everybody
them where it's
should
at.
go.
It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And I'm trying to remember the location. I'm going to have to look it up real quick.
Yeah, should I look it up?
Yes,
real quick?
please.
Let's look it up.
But the school
It is
choice
pretty
fair.
important. Parents need to know that they have options, that their child doesn't have to be in failing systems. It is really important. So let me look really quick. I'm going to tell you where the school choice.
And I've been every year. It's fantastic. I can probably look it up too really quick, but because I think I just took a picture of it. So
I've been posting it.
Let me see really quick.
Look it up, everybody. School choice. So while we're looking this up, tell everybody, what is your most important project that you're working on right now?
The most important project that I'm working on right now is just making sure that our development and is that it's paced with public safety. That's really
not just all about the money, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of great developers out there. I think sometimes they get a bad rap, but the bottom line is that it's important that we are taking care of the city while we're doing that. And there are just some projects that don't fit. They don't make sense. And and there may be another place or another piece of land that it would be better for them to go, or maybe that project just doesn't work. And I think we're seeing a lot of downturn, and it may change now that California had their fires and people are moving here. But we were really seeing apartments and high-density housing waning, like the need for that, because people weren't wanting, to be in that right. And so that, was something that I was kind of happy about, just because along Boulder Highway, I don't want to see the amount of apartment complexes that were slated to go along there. I mean, we have at least 12 more apartment complexes that are supposed to be there, and I just think that's overkill. And I will continue to support what the residents want.
Or the safety of the area. Again, it's not about not wanting part of them.
Right, exactly. I mean, it's for the safety, and we need housing. We're short on housing. We have to address that, and we are. But it's about where you put them, and I don't like just a ton of apartment buildings put in one area, and that is a problem.
Right, it brings down the value of that whole area.
Well, it can, and but like you said, if we don't have the officers and the firefighters and the equipment to fight crime and to fight fires, then that's a problem. We can't concentrate a bunch of apartments in one area. That becomes a nightmare for them. And so that's one of the things I'm working on. And then I'm working on making sure that we can do a great job in improving our education.
Yes.
And really transparency, making sure that residents know I'm there because I'm their voice. I'm not there for me. I don't have an agenda. If they tell me tomorrow that, yeah, I want 12 apartment buildings along Boulder Highway, then I'm going to do it. But if they say, no, that's not going to work, then I'm listening, I'm hearing them, and I'm trying to facilitate and am facilitating the things that are important to them. That's for residents, businesses, and public safety.
And this is exactly why a lot of us did jump on the train to help her get in, is because she was so focused on the safety. Safety, safety, safety. And so to go back to the school choice fair tomorrow at 10 to 2, it's on the IPEC Center, and the IPEC Las Vegas is at 6590 Bermuda Road. So 10 to 2, come see what your choices are for education for your kids. And for those of us who love Henderson, we all love our Carrie Cox. We thank you so much. If you have one last word for everybody, what would it be? If you want people to reach out to you, how do they reach out?
Absolutely. Reach out to me, 702-306-3302. And let me know how you feel. Or email me at carrie.cox@cityofhenderson.com and let me know what you want. And come show up. Come to council meetings. Council meetings are on the first and third Tuesday of every month. They start at 4 p.m. We do often have meetings prior to that, but that's when the council meeting begins. Come and take part in shaping your future. That's really important. And if you can't make it because of the time or not being able to, please email me. Email me on any agenda item, and I talk about that in council.
How do they see the agenda items?
They can go online to cityofhenderson.com, and you can click into the city council meetings, and the agendas are there. Past agendas, current agenda.
Wonderful.
And then they can know what's going on.
If you don't speak up and speak out, then you're allowing the wrong people to stick up for you and speak up for you. So it's very, very, very important that we are not complacent and that we do speak up and speak out for what's right and for what's needed and for safety especially. So,
and I need the help. So
yes.
Come, and that gives me the ability to vote in your behalf, because if no one's there and I've heard from no one, I don't know what you want.
And this is exactly why so much nonsense has happened, because nobody steps up to speak to them, whether it be our county, the county commissioners who spend all of our money. They never hear from people, so they do whatever they want. Yep. So please make sure you stay in touch with Carrie and let her hear your voice and your needs.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is so great. I get all my dear friends. I get to see an interview. So we're here at the
Hey, you. How you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. So just keep going without that? Yes. Oh, okay. Speak up. Oh, okay. All righty.
We're use our outside voices.
Yes, we're here at the M, and our next guest is Ronan Rahman.
Yeah, it's good for you. Yeah.
I hope I said that right.
Get brownie points for that.
I do. Well, I have one of those funny last names too.
You do?
Belanger.
Oh, okay.
It's
No,
French,
that's.
and nobody ever says it right. So I pronounce away.
Well, and you know what? I will tell you that absolutely the most important thing for me is to get your name right. So if I say it wrong, I want to be corrected.
Yeah, well, I think it's pretty hard to get my first name wrong. PJ.
Can you spell that for me?
PJ. Actually, it's sign language. PJ.
Okay.
Now you know 2 letters in sign language.
I do. Yeah. Excellent. I also don't, well, I can't tell you what that
Yeah, we'll be careful. So awesome. So Invictus Consulting, and I know that Adam Kent is part of Invictus as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah, our host for the Happiest Hour Networking. We're here at the M for the 4th anniversary of Happiest Hour. Adam Kent is partners with
is. Yes, he is. Yes, he
Tell
is.
us, how did you get involved? How did you guys get going?
Well, we knew each other through a different context. Some other organization that we were involved in together. A lot of personal training and growth and development. And he was moving here to Vegas from Australia.
Australia? I didn't realize it.
Yeah, he's from down under.
Wow.
No thunder, but he's from down under. And he and I struck up a conversation, and we just always stayed connected from there. And then one thing led to another, and then he actually moved in, right? Because I was looking to rent a room, he was looking to place to live. And then as we started to get to know what each other did, we were already doing the same thing, except for different organizations. He had his Invictus, I was with another firm. And then when we started talking, I started to see the synergies that were available, and so I made the switch. And so we partnered up.
What year was that?
2019. It was just before the pandemic.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. So good. And then you were able to keep it going.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Well, networking is the big key to keeping things going when the world is going cattywampus, right?
Yeah.
So tell us, did you grow up here in Vegas or?
No, I grew up in Southern California.
Southern California.
Yeah. But I've been here 30 years. I came here in 94. Oh, no, I take it back. 31 years.
Yeah.
I got here in 93 about the same time. So
Cool. And Invictus, how old is Invictus?
I'd say a little bit older than 2019, so about probably 2018.
Okay, so
Because Adam was also involved in a handyman business and some remodeling, so he was kind of back and forth. And then at some point, he just went straight out to the consulting.
What are the main things that Invictus Consulting does for businesses?
Our thing is to get yourself out of the way. And
That's profound.
Yes, business owners tend to be the biggest bottleneck to their success. And what's insidious about that is that they think everyone else is the bottleneck. If everyone else just did, they don't ever see their own performance, how they run things, how they run their life, how they speak, how they think. Everything about that takes a mind shift when you become a business owner, right? And not every business owner is able to make that shift to where they start to understand that whatever they know they're doing, whether it's contracting or massage therapy, like whatever it is that they're doing, they don't understand that there's the doing of it and then there's the being a business owner. So they don't understand what it is to be a business owner. And so they just keep doing what they're doing. And the part of the business owner is just stuff they do when they can squeeze it in, or when they think about it, or when it gets so pressing that they don't have a choice and it's emergency if they have to deal
I
with it.
can relate. I've been there a few times.
Right, so I'm not crazy, right?
No. I think you're talking about me.
Well, here's the
learn a
thing.
lot.
It is what it is to be human. So, we don't spend any time judging and assessing. Like, we don't really have an opinion about how you're doing. It's just not consistent with what you say you want.
Right.
So if you
you're
want,
all about direction. You're directing.
well, we're helping you understand which way you want to go. You can go any way you want, and you can have whatever you want. But are you doing the things that are consistent with it? You know what I mean? Are you taking the actions?
Give me one of your most profound, real quick, like clients that you felt that was stuck here, and you got to move here. And what?
There's so many different realms. But in my productivity training, I have clients who complain that they have no time for family. And then after the course, I see them at Disneyland on Facebook, posting from Disneyland with their whole family, because now they're on vacation. Because they started to see how they were structuring their day, what they were doing, how they were relating to circumstances. It was all messed up and unstructured and unorganized and haphazard, right? Everything was ad hoc. So we get them to create structure, create systems, processes, and that's a great quote. It's not about setting goals; it's about having systems.
Oh, very true. Say that again. It's not about.
So it's not about having goals; it's about having systems. When you have systems, those things get achieved.
Well, I'm so excited that I got to interview you today, and I'm so glad that Invictus helps people get unstuck. It sounds like.
Very much so.
Yeah, I've been there so many times. That's why I know the word. I've been stuck.
Just hopefully you know you're stuck. Come talk to us.
So Invictus Consulting, make sure you give them a chance to help you with your business. Thank you so much.
You bet.
Enjoy your night.
Take care.
I'm so glad that we are here and getting to introduce all these wonderful, amazing entrepreneurs and business owners to you. My next guest is getting ready to come up. Her name is Gina May, and she has a company called Units. Hi there. What's your name? I'm PJ, Pure Joy Belanger. I love your hat. Thank you. It's called a Fascinator. Fascinator.
Right, it's a wedding. I wore it at a wedding. It's like from the 40s. And I thought, where am I going to wear it again? So I'm like, wear it at this event. So I want to just make a mention. I see my ring. Okay, by the way, the lighting here, sorry. The lighting here, they're doing the best they can.
Yes.
You know, it's like on.
Did you get engaged?
Yeah, so I met him at the Happiest Hour.
Oh, really? So keep that up there, girl. Let's show that off. We're showing that off. Wow, look at that. She got engaged.
Okay, so this
someone
is,
she
let me
met
tell you the
at
story.
the Happiest Hour.
Let me
Let's
tell you
hear
the story. Okay.
it. Real quick.
All right.
I want to hear about your business.
All right, thank you. This is way more interesting, honestly. So, Martin Nates was this guy that I saw, and I immediately was interested. But you know how I got hooked up with the Happiest Hour is I was working for a company. I was a VP in senior management. They said you cannot network. It was kind of no, it was okay. They had formulas and people trying to get information from the company, so they didn't want anyone to know who was working for them. Which is, I guess, I understood it. But I'm like, Serena, she's my good friend. I said, Serena, I can't go in there with you guys. She goes, oh, no. It's a flirt fest. A flirt fest.
A flirt fest.
So I was like,
They call is that the nickname for the Happiest Hour? The flirt fest?
That's what I call it now. So yeah, no, seriously, it was great. In fact, today I invited my two friends, Cindy and Debbie, and they're both single. I'm like, let's find you some guy. No, people that are driven, that actually want to improve the world. It's a good place to
And
find
be
them.
in community. That's the thing.
Community, yes.
This is what I tell everybody. If somebody is willing to show up and be eyeball to eyeball with other people on a consistent, regular basis, they're more likely to be somebody you can trust
I agree.
than somebody else
agree.
that you meet.
I agree.
That's the biggest reason
Willing
why
to
I
put
know.
in the work.
So I need smart people around me to help me, the people that are smarter than me, right? But also people that we can trust. Very important. So how long ago was it that you met your fiance at the Happiest Hour? When
It
was that?
was in 2022. So we met at the Happiest Hour, and we had a great. He made me laugh immediately. Made me laugh, and I'm very, I would say, more right-winged. And I said, "So have you been vaccinated? Who did you vote for?" And he said, Biden. And I just laughing. No. He was joking, and I knew he was. Yeah, so he was laughing, and I was like, "Oh, really?" So yeah,
You were ready to dismiss him
no,
right off the bat.
I wasn't. I knew he was joking. He has a great delivery. He's got great timing.
So real quick, tell us about Units.
Okay, I want to talk about Units, but how I got into it was, first of all, it's Martin's company.
Oh, it is.
And now we're engaged, and I had a kind of at a crossroads because I do master classes in sex education. Sextra is the name of my course.
Sextra.
Right? And
My
then
daughter wanted to write a book about it. Maybe you could be a sex therapist.
well, I'd like to get more information. I would love to talk to her. You know what? I'd love to
Raise them
mentor.
up, right?
So I've been for 16 years working with relationships and couples. And I said, he said, you know what? You would be really good at relationship development, business development with companies. So I'm like, yeah, I really want to help you grow. And he had one particular client that it just kind of was like oil and water. And they were both his staff, and then this particular commercial client, they needed to kind of come to the middle and come to a meeting. And I said, you know what, let me do that. Let me do that. And so I was able to bring those two companies together, and they're one of his biggest clients now. And what Units is it's a moving and portable storage company. So you've heard of
Moving
Pods.
and storage pods.
Heard of Pods. You've heard of some of the other competitors, but we do it different. It's high tech. We deliver it on a little robot. Basically, picks up this unit where you can store all of your items. Picks up the unit, rolls it off of the flatbed, and then with a remote control, the driver actually puts it into place. It can go in your backyard, it can go in your driveway, wherever you need it. We also, Mark also has a former military facility. So it's secure. And in fact, I took a little video for one of the people that I called on today because I wish people could see the inside because it's immense. And once your unit is locked up and put in that warehouse, no one's going to get in. No one. Fixed storage, people break locks, people steal stuff. So call Units. I'm going to give my cell number right now. Okay, I know this is like out there. You want people to reach you. Okay, so if you have any questions or if you have any suggestions and comments, just no complaints. We just got going, so you know. Okay. Yeah, you're funny. You're so cute. All right. How do they get in touch with me? They get in touch with me. I'm going to give you my cell number. So you ready? It's 858. I used to live in San Diego. 858-729-4877. Text me, call me, and I will.
Is there a website for Units?
Yes.
What's the
website? It's
website?
going to be unitslasvegas.com.
Units Las Vegas, all spelled out?
Yes.
Unitslasvegas.com.
Yeah, and Martin is amazing, and he built this with his. It's a family-owned business. They've been in business for 5 years, and there's nothing like it. You're actually going to get people when you call, and if you need it 2 days from now, we'll get it to you. It's not like, oh no, you got to wait 2 weeks. Oh, you need another one? You ran out of space in that one? Okay, that's a week wait. It's not going to be like that with us. We will definitely provide what our customers need.
I see. Awesome. All righty. Well, I'm so glad I got to interview you, Gina May. And I'm so happy that you get to go network with everybody now. And we are going to a
Happiest Hour. Happiest Hour.
Yes, come on, do my now.
Okay. Adam's great.
Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success.
You're doing fine. The sound is okay. You're doing great. I'm going to remind the people to speak up. Oh, you're back.
I'm back here at the Happiest Hour networking anniversary at the M. We're here at the Lux. This is PR Connections, and we are hosted by the Classy Communications Group. My next guest here is Atif Sheikh. He is an attorney here in town, and we're going to let you all get to know him. So speak up real nice and loud for everybody. Come closer, a little bit closer for us. There we go. It's good to see you.
You too.
We run into each other quite a bit at networking events also, so I'm glad I get to look at you. So what kind of law do you practice?
Mainly personal injury and family law.
Family and personal injury.
Yes.
What's your best win?
My best, it's not what I do. Yeah, I took on this pro bono case in the Legal Aid Center. I helped this, she was 3 at a time, get adopted by her grandparents because her parents lost their right to her because they were deemed unfit.
Right. So you got this little girl who was custody from her grandparents?
Yes.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Especially with the way this foster system is. It's great to make sure that kids are with their families. Really big deal. What about personal injury? What was your biggest win?
My biggest win, this was actually my first trial, and I actually won it, so yeah.
Your first trial, you won?
Yeah. So first, and Well, I technically only because I'm rarely in court for personal injury.
What's that?
I'm rarely in court for personal injury cases.
Oh, and those just get based, don't generally go to court.
It's settled, so yeah.
Settled.
This was like an unusual one, but yeah. Well, and I can't disclose the amount right now, but yeah, I won the case for a time. I'm happy.
Wow, that's wonderful. So how long have you been an attorney?
8 years. So before that, I was also a legal assistant too. So.
Here in Vegas?
I was a legal assistant in Orange County. I went to law school, but I grew up here in Vegas.
So you grew up here, went to law school in Orange County,
Yeah.
and then came back.
Yeah.
So you're serving your own community.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So how long have you been networking with the Happiest Hour?
I think once they started. Yeah.
It's the 4-year anniversary of Happiest Hour, and they're doing some great fun out over there where they're networking. But here with Atif is the attorney, we'll call you. The attorney, the Las Vegas attorney. So what's your favorite thing about the work that you do? What's the favorite thing that you do?
What I do? I guess the money is great when you win the big game. I would say it's feeling like that superhero that you watch growing up. That I feel like this.
That's so cool. He feels like a superhero when he helps his families or people that have been injured. That is so cool. Yeah. We all need superheroes. That's for sure. That's for sure. So, what year did you move to Las Vegas?
Well, I grew up here in Vegas.
So right after you got done with college, you came back?
Yeah, right after law school, yeah.
So you only went there for a year?
Yeah, well, they offered me money to go there, so it's hard to turn down.
Oh, that's
although living in California was so expensive anyway, so it's kind of like still too much.
So why did you go into law?
I minored in business law, or I took a business law class in undergrad for my major. I found that I liked that more than my major at the time, so I minored in business law. Then that minor led me to the LSAT. The LSAT led to law school. Law school led to work for PI, personal research assistant, and basically here we are now.
So what made you decide to work for yourself?
All my friends that work for other people did not like my job, so I'll work for myself. So, and I didn't like go in blind. I knew at least the personal injury side of my business. Although run your own business, it's so animal that no one teaches you.
Right. Well, a couple of the guys we they're all saying it's all about what we don't know, right? And so many of us don't know what we don't know. Absolutely. So tell us about the importance of networking.
It is because I'm like somebody I can't afford a big billboard, but I tell my clients, don't go to guys anyway. Networking is a true like connection with great people like you and everyone, and that leads to referrals, which are really good people. You don't get like a crazy client usually.
So you get lots of referrals, and they're usually a little bit better. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So that's great. Again, it's about being able to work with people that trust. So if you were to give some advice to people listening, what would it be? What's your best piece of advice?
I would say listen to people that give you advice, but still you got to do what's best for you. So.
Do what's best for you. And there's what several. How many people do you think are here today?
I know this add up to like always 100 people. In fact, last time I think like 500. So.
Yeah, they're expecting 300 people today, I think.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's wild how many of these people that you don't know and how many that you do know, isn't it?
It's a good mix, yeah.
It's a good mix. So come on down to the M and join us. We're going to be wrapping up here at 7 o'clock, and we are Connections Radio. And right now we're talking to Atif, the attorney. If you need a personal injury attorney, or if you need an attorney for an accident or a personal injury, you'll want to call Atif. How do they get in touch with you?
You can contact me just through my email, which is atifsheikh law@gmail.com. Or you can call me at 702-882-5555. 938-0495.
Repeat both of those for me.
Okay.
Your website is?
teethandcheeklove.com. And my number is 702-938-0495.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here, Ati. We're glad that you get to come network with us, and we will be happy that you get to some more referrals. We'll get some more referrals.
Thank you.
So everybody is so alive here. If y'all could see what I can see, with all these people in front of me that are networking and just really interacting with one another and exchanging cards, and a lot of passion in the room, people, let me tell you that. So my next guest is the Director of Sales here at the M, Angela Costanza. How are you? How are you tonight? You are so cute. So how long have you been here?
Been here for 10 years.
That's almost as long as it's been. No, it's been here longer than 2 years. How long has Liam been here?
15 years.
15 years. I was trying to figure out. One of the young ladies in the casino helped me find the Lux. Oh, good. She was pointing the direction, and I was telling her, "Gosh, I don't think I've been to the end for at least 12 years."
Yeah.
It's so long since I've been here, and I always have such a good time with you.
We opened in 2009.
2009, and you've been here since what year?
2015.
2015. And so you're Director of Sales. What's your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job is just introducing new groups to the end resort, because unfortunately the hardest part about the end resort is that some groups don't know that we're here, and they don't know that fantastic venues like the Lux event venue where we are here tonight, that they don't know it exists.
Right. I never heard of it. I didn't even know. I'm glad to hear it. I'm so glad I got to learn about the Lux. And it's gorgeous up here. Let me tell you, you guys, it is premier space. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous. The skyline, the view, all of it. It's so amazing. The Lux and the M. So how long have you been in Las Vegas?
I grew up in Kentucky.
Kentucky girl.
I'm a Kentucky girl. Vegas was a
Horses?
not for me, but around, peripherally. No, I moved to Vegas in 2000, so I've been here 25 years. And, I've worked on the Strip, and I think the Strip is fantastic, but there is something to be said for our off-Strip properties and just the ease of being able to come here, come to an event like all of the fine folks that are here tonight, park your car, valet your car, we don't have no parking fees, and
Yes,
to be able
that's
to come
amazing.
in, have dinner, go to an event. So,
Well, you know what? I'll have to tell you. I met a lady in the restroom before we came live who told me she comes every Friday night because they love the bartenders, love the chef, love the food. I mean, that says a lot. If somebody comes every single week, I mean, that's neighboring.
yeah.
That's totally neighboring.
We get to know a lot of our guests, and we were talking about how long the resort has been open. We have a lot of day one employees as well. So while I've been here for 10 years, and I take great pride in that, we have a lot of employees that have been here since the property opened. Yeah, we had a great celebration to honor those employees just a few months ago, and that's I think it's something to be proud of, that we treat our employees good, and they want to be here, and then they bring them back.
Well, why else would they still be here 15 years later? And a lot of times when I meet people and I ask them how long they've been at their jobs, if anybody's been at their jobs for longer than 2 years, I absolutely ask them, oh, they must treat you well. That's
Right, yes.
First question. No, absolutely. Yeah, so that's good to know. That's good to know. And what is the next event that you're working on?
So we have a lot of events. We do hundreds of events per year. Our next event that we're working on, tomorrow we're setting up for an event that's a buyout style event for the M Resort. So we have guests coming in tomorrow that will be taking the majority of all of our guest rooms and meeting space, and they'll be doing a training here
all next week. So they, the M Resort is really versatile in that respect, that we can have an event here for locals where we have a few hundred guests for a cocktail hour. But then tomorrow we're doing something completely different. So it's very content based, where people are going into trainings all day, every day for several days. This will be basically their home base for the week. And so from small meetings, receptions to complete buyouts, like we do it all.
That's incredible. That's incredible. And that says a lot too, that if you actually have companies that are willing to rent the whole space, they must really like it.
Yeah. So tomorrow's a Saturday, but I'll be here.
Yeah. Do you work 7 days a week?
I feel like it sometimes, but that's okay.
This is your home away from home.
It is. I live like 10 minutes from the hotel, so yeah. So I dip in every now and then.
Yeah. Did you ever get to just hang out at the pool?
No.
I mean, you gotta be able to use your own facility.
Right. I'll stay for dinner every once in a while.
Do you eat up here, or where do you like to eat? What's your favorite restaurant in the
My favorite restaurant is Anthony's Prime Steak and Seafood. So I go there. The martinis are fantastic. We have the most elegant martini glasses ever. They're beautiful.
I have a fetish for glasses. Can I have a set?
Yes.
I would love to have a set.
I'm down for that. Let's do it.
Okay.
Lemon drop martini is the way to go.
Gosh, you're making my mouth water.
And then for dinner, we're going to order the sea bass.
Oh my gosh, you're making my mouth water so bad. I love fish too. So Anthony's Steakhouse.
Yeah.
And then what is the restaurant here called? Is it called
This is Jade on 60.
Oh, that's right.
So the venue we're in is a private event venue. So this is reserved for private events, opening and closing night receptions for our corporate groups. We also do social events, weddings, reunions, birthday parties, things like that. The Jade Fusion restaurant, which is on the other side of this floor, is Asian small plates, and that is a completely separate restaurant. So it's very small and exclusive, but it's sushi and Asian fusion.
And I heard that it's a woman chef.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty cool.
Yes, they have a woman chef
How
there.
long has she been here?
That restaurant opened probably about a year ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. So we love empowering women. I love empower everybody. I love empowering.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
So if you were to give a piece of advice about planning events, what would you say?
I would say to really listen to your guests, to your attendees, and make the event easy for them to attend. What I like about the M is that guests can come, they can park their cars, they can easily walk in. The M Resort is very accessible. I think that's why our local businesses and our corporate groups that come here like hosting events here. We're easy to work with. We try to be flexible. Let us know what you need, and then we work with you to make things easy for the meeting planner and the guest who's going to come in. Right?
I just now realized your name tag says Kentucky on it.
It does say Kentucky. My name is not Angela Kentucky. I am Angela from Kentucky.
Thank you so much for being here. Real quick, Angela, tell everybody how to get in touch with you or give them a website. How would you like them to reach out?
So you can reach us here at the M Resort. My name is Angela. I'm the Director of Sales. Directly, you can call 702-797-1080, or you can reach the sales department at mresortsales@pennentertainment.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I look forward to meeting you more. Come back anytime. I'll see you soon. So awesome. How exciting. We are still buzzing here in this room. We're at the Lux. We are with PR Connections Radio Podcast. We are hosted by Classy Communications. And my next guest is getting mic'd up.
His name is Chris Rabokava. I hope I said that one good. Rabokava. And Chris, hi there, Chris.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
What's the name of your company, Chris?
So the name of my company is Impactful Digital Marketing.
Impactful Digital Marketing. Awesome. So you must help people automate their digital marketing.
I would say yes, but really, that's at a technical level, the answer to that is yes. But really what we do is we help businesses become the top destination in people's minds in their industry so that when they think of that product or service, they think of them first.
So what's your number one way of helping a company be top of mind?
The number one way of doing that is two things. One, you have to define your customer. You cannot be everything to everybody. And many small businesses make that mistake. They say, anybody that walks through the door is my customer. When the truth is that's not true. If they looked and were able to track their customer and the data and just see who is really the core person that's coming through the door, they would find only a small percentage of repeat customers make up their entire customer list. So that's the first thing we help them with. And the second thing is they have to know that they exist. So if the public doesn't know that they exist and the company does not know who their customer is, how can they possibly meet each other?
So what's the number one way of connecting the right customers to the right businesses?
Got it. So the number one way to do that is through digital marketing. And the reason why, this includes everything from email marketing. It includes everything from search engine optimization. There's also social media marketing. There's different types of ways to do it, but really it comes down to who is the customer. So before you even consider any of that, you have to know who the customer is, what they prefer, what their demographics are, where do they exist? Where will they find them? You have to know that first before you go into any talking about how do I reach them? What method do I use? You have to start with the customers.
Can you tell us how did you get in? When did you start your business and how did you get into it?
That's a good question. So my journey has really taken place over, I would say, about 20 years. So I studied marketing and analytics in college, but I'm one of the very few that does what they studied in school. So what happens is after college, I started working as a marketing analyst, and just for the last 20 years, I've been in the business. So I've worked for others and I've worked for myself. So I've owned two marketing agencies, but I've also worked for Fortune 500 companies. So part of my strategy is I take what I learned from the big guys, from Microsoft, from MGM Resorts International, from Disney. I take what I've learned by working and consulting with those customers, and now I pass that on and I help small businesses using the techniques that they used to become successful. I transfer that now over to small businesses.
So you have systems and processes that you help businesses implement?
Correct. And there's a concept that's called funneling. And what funneling means is, just like we've said, is that once you've defined your customer on, let's say, this side, and then you know who your customer is, and now you know where they're at. The funnel is, so how do you help entice this customer to come over here and talk with you? And the process of how they get to here is called funneling. And what happens is they have to be aware of who you are. They have to receive messages that specifically talk to them, that they understand them, and that entices them to learn more about you.
Wonderful. So, what year did you start the business?
So this business I started about 3 years ago. Actually, we'll be going on year 4 in mid-year. And part of the reason why I like marketing is because it's about helping people. It's about helping businesses. My aim in life is to help people. So businesses are people. So I help people and I help businesses, and we all prosper.
So tell everybody your business name and how to get in touch with you.
Sure. So my business name is Impactful Digital Marketing. My contact number is 702-834-2459, and you can contact me for a free 15-minute consultation.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Free consultation to see where you need to go.
All right, thank you so much. It's a pleasure meeting you.
With us today.
All right, take care.
Awesome. Enjoy. So PR Connections Radio Podcast, we are live here at the M, and we are at the Happiest Hour Networking 4-year anniversary mixer. We're in the Lux, and let me tell you, it is gorgeous in here, you guys. Absolutely beautiful event space, and we are so lucky to have all these wonderful community-minded business owners and people coming together. And my next guest is Daniel Mitchell. Come on down. Join me. Put scoot in, and I won't bite.
All right.
Daniel Mitchell is with New York Life. Tell us, what do you do for New York Life, Daniel?
So I do estate planning, I do financial planning, and I help investment consulting.
Investment consulting and estate planning. How long have you been with New York Life?
That's me. 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, I've been here 5 years. I've lived in town for 5 years and I've moved here for 7 years.
Did you get the job first or move here first?
I moved here first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you moved here for the job.
I actually lived here a long time ago, like 1987. I graduated high school.
Oh, wow.
I left and I thought I wasn't going to be back. That was all.
They say that most people come back and they try to get away, but they come back. So what made you get into this business?
So in my previous life, I was a deputy sheriff and a deputy sergeant, sheriff sergeant in California.
Oh, wow.
People would call me all the time and say, Dan, I need advice, what do I do? And I said, I just got married, what do I do? Or Dan, I just got a house, what do I do? I said, you need to save money for retirement, and you need to get life insurance, because unfortunately you get killed. So from that, it grew into a relationship with New York Life agents in the Bay Area, where I'm raised, and I basically transitioned here and found out the job. Yeah.
How long were you a sheriff?
For 22 years.
Oh, that's quite a while. I have a dear friend who was a detective at some point. Oh, that's wild. You guys know each other. That's really wild. So, how did you get connected with the Happiest Hour Network?
So I answered the email. I think I saw it on Facebook. This is my very first time.
Oh, wow. We have a newbie. Welcome. We love it when people join us. Networking is a big deal to all of us here in the Valley. And I tell people, I told one of our other guests that if you find people that will meet with you and get together consistently, eyeball, they're usually going to be really trustworthy.
I feel that, especially in my business where, people are entrusting me with their livelihood and their retirement, and they really want to shake my hand. They're talking over Zoom. This just doesn't work.
So are you out and about doing the entertainment?
I'll be in your home, I'll be in your business,
Where's your office?
In Summerlin.
Your office.
Yeah, in Summerlin over by the baseball park.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so over by the baseball park, there's a building that looks like a bird's nest. That's the building.
Oh, the Bird's Nest building is the New York Life. So if you need help with your future planning, with your saving, you want to make sure you get in touch. So Daniel, you said you've been in this business for 5 years. Would you say you like this better than being a sheriff, or do you like being a sheriff better than this?
Being a sheriff is pretty exciting. My wife says she likes me a lot better in this job.
Oh, you're easier to get along with.
I'm easier to get along with. Less stress.
So far, what do you think of the networking event?
This is a beautiful venue, and it's really interesting people. Actually, Mr. Rukava. Yeah, their previous guest.
Oh, interesting. Yes, okay. Yeah, Chris. Oh, good. It's always good to go in twos, right? Even Jesus told us that. Go to my two.
That's right.
Well, I'm so glad we got to meet Daniel. Do you have a card?
I do.
And we'll have to make sure we
Okay, sounds great.
What other networking do you generally do?
I go to the Vegas Chamber quite a bit, and then I also am the president of the Rotary Club in
I saw your friend had the Rotary Club.
Las Vegas West Rotary Club. Maybe someone
What's the benefit of being a Rotary member?
So I prefer that type of network because they get to know me and they get to see me in working with charities and stuff like that. So we do these special projects and people get to know me and they understand that I'm a good person, I'm a trustworthy person. They get to know me on an individual basis, and then they can talk to me on a professional
When you
basis.
say this type of networking, what would you describe that? How do you
So the networking, you're working, like in Rotary, you're working on a special project for a charity.
Oh, I see.
For example, and then people get to know me because they're working side by side. Working on the same project.
So Rotary is not just meeting.
That's correct.
To network.
That's right. It's not just networking. Networking is a function of it, but it's not just networking.
So Rotary specializes in helping with community projects.
Yes, that's correct.
I never knew that.
And our club, each individual club in the valley has a different focus. Our focus is children in need, and that's really something that's near and dear to me. Yeah. Okay. Sounds great. Okay. Oh, that's a great one.
So now we're going to be announcing taking a sponsor break, and I am going to announce the next speaker right after this sponsor commercial. We'll be right
Classic
back.
Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit ClassicCommunications.net to learn more about
We
their
have to
suite
talk
of
over
services
that,
that can
yeah.
help your business stand out from the rest. Classic Communications is your solution for
Yeah,
business
thank
success.
I don't want you guys to be too close, but I want the microphone to pick you up a little better.
Oh, you're back on. Okay. Hi there, we're back on PR Connections Radio. We are hosted by the Classic Communications Group. We're here at the M for the Happiest Hour Networking. My next guest is Matthew Lauren Lindsay. She's with a company called LBWT. Of course, we're going to have to ask him what that means.
Absolutely. It is short for Las Vegas Wine Tours.
Wine tourist.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, where's my glass of wine?
Where's my glass of wine? I don't even have a glass of wine. And I'm a sommelier. Like, what's going on? Something's wrong
We're
here.
missing something here. We're missing something
We
here.
are.
Las Vegas Wine Tour. How long has that been in business?
We actually are just launching. So I've been a sommelier here in town for many, many years. I've been in the wine business as a sommelier, importer, distributor, importing wines from all over the world and selling to all the restaurants and hotels and things like that. For about 12-ish years. I've had a lot of wine, so I'm not good with time. Yeah.
We can reverse that.
Yeah.
That's what you reverse.
But I've been creating wine tasting dinners and wine events for the last 10 years here in Las Vegas, and we decided to curate luxury wine tours here in Vegas.
Where's your next tour? Where's your next event?
So we actually do wine tours 4 days a week. So this is an ongoing experience.
I mean, that's a lot of wine. That's a lot of wine. So 4 days a week at where do you go to? Are they at businesses or at restaurants? Or,
Yeah.
So how does this work?
So I'll walk you through the whole experience, right? So I kind of had this idea to create a completely new category of tourism here in Las Vegas. Wine tourism, right? We've got the shows, we've got the, all the outdoor activities to do. We've got all the beautiful celebrity-owned restaurants and things like that. But as a sommelier and as an avid wine drinker and lover, I wanted to bring some fanfare and attention to some of these incredible wine programs that we have here in Las Vegas. And so, I created Las Vegas Wine Tours to kind of fill that niche. Right? People love drinking wine. They love going out to these beautiful dinners and beautiful restaurants. So I kind of wanted to create an experience that kind of showcased all of it. And so the experience is, we pick you up in a luxury cargo bus, you walk the red carpet, we pull back the red ropes, and then you walk on the bus and we greet you immediately with a glass of champagne and some caviar. And so, everybody loves champagne and caviar. Right? And then from there, we take you on a sommelier-led guided wine tasting experience at multiple different restaurants and wine bars throughout the week. So we'll take you to a French restaurant, and at that restaurant you'll do a little bit of French wine tasting paired with some French food. Then the next restaurant will be Italian food and Italian wine, all in one tour.
Oh, wow. Yep. So you're going from place to place.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, my God.
In one evening.
Sounds like so much fun.
Yep. And transportation's included, food's included, wine's included, my hair's included. You get it all.
Style. It's wine with style. I love it. That's great. So, what's the favorite tour you do? So it's the same restaurants that you do after all 4 days?
We have about 8 or so different experiences, and they're all a little bit different as far as the restaurants, the themes, where you're going. But I think one of the coolest themes, or one of the coolest tours that we're going to do, there's 2. We're doing an engagement experience where a couple gets to go on a private tour. They get the full experience, the food, the wine, and then at the very end, the guy gets to propose to his girlfriend. And we've got champagne on the table, we've got rose petals on the table, we've got the whole dinner already planned out. It's a really cool, unique, beautiful experience to celebrate love. So that's a cool experience. And then the second experience I think is going to be really cool is we're going to do what we're calling fine wine and flights.
Fine wine and flights.
So we take you on the Las Vegas wine tour. You get the full experience on the bus, on the all the restaurants, all the wine, all the food. And then at the end, we're going to take you to McCarran Airport, and we're going to put you on a helicopter to go do a 15-minute helicopter tour of the Las Vegas Strip.
Wow, fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what an experience. I love engagement. Idea.
I think that's going to be really special to celebrate people's love.
What a great way to propose to your fiance or your loved one. Think about that. Las Vegas wine tours. Make sure that you consider that, because I'm going to speak up for your girlfriend to tell you. And if it was me, I want this.
We're saving you, bros. We're helping you out.
Giving you ideas you cannot come up with on your own.
That's right.
We're glad to serve in that way. So, what would you say is the next big thing?
We're actually pretty new to Las Vegas, and so I would just love, if you're playing a birthday celebration, an anniversary, a corporate party, we work a lot with like big corporate groups. If you're planning, bachelorette, bachelor party, anything like that, if you're just looking for a very unique experience that you've never been able to experience here in town, please consider Las Vegas Wine Tours.
And how do they get in touch with you?
Just go to LasVegasWineTours.com. Our Instagram is the same, Las Vegas Wine Tours. Our email is tours@LasVegasWineTours.com.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So I am so glad that I got to learn about this brand new business. You're saying. How long have you been in business?
We're just launching.
So how many tours have you done so far?
We've done a handful of friends and family and corporate tours. Yeah, we're getting all the keys out. Yep.
How do I get on one of those? I want to be on a
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get you on there.
Awesome. Well, have a great time here at the Happiest Hour. And Matthew, I'm so glad we got to meet you and interview you.
Thank you for having me.
I hope that we'll see you again real soon at another level.
We'll see you again.
Enjoy. So yay, that was Matthew.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, absolutely. Wow. Matthew Lindsay. Oh, did he win something? Matthew just got done and he won something. How wonderful. PR Connections Radio Podcast. My next guest is Celeste Interante, and she has
has the Lady Luck's cleaning service. We all need, right? Yes. How often do you do business? Come a little closer. Okay. We have to talk over them. Yes, we do. We have to holler over them. Yeah.
The boys making noise.
Yeah, the
That's what it
boys
is.
making noise.
Been in business since last year, so new startup. Yeah, super excited about it. Kind of the whole thing about Lady Luck started with construction cleanup. Yeah, and now we do residential, commercial, and construction cleanup. What's really cool about our company, though, is 100% women owned. One of the things I do, yes, we make our own non-toxic cleaning products.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So so everything is.
You don't realize how poisonous their cleaning products are.
Yes,
And all the things we put on our skin too.
absolutely. And I have allergies really bad, and so it comes from that.
I wound up in the hospital before.
Yes, we just bad, so bad. And then we also, our hiring practices are second chance workforce. So we partner with a lot of the local nonprofits. We do. Okay. My business partner, Chris Dyer, is a mentor.
Chris Dyer.
That's my business partner.
Wonderful. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So we have a very unique business model, and we're launching our nonprofit alongside our cleaning business, and we just really want to make a difference.
How did you end up in the cleaning business?
Oh my gosh. Well, I just asked my friends, because I had a previous company, my partner bought me out, and I asked my friends, like, okay, what should I do? I want to stay in construction. And they said cleaning.
You had a construction business?
I was a landscape contractor.
Oh, interesting. How long did you have that business?
That I got bought out the end of 22. We started that in 20. So,
Wow.
2 years. Yeah, my partner bought me out. Yeah, and it's still up and around.
So do you prefer the cleaning business over the landscaping business?
Yes. Yeah. And for different reasons, right? Like I love who I partner with because we're all women, so we're all very out of the box thinkers, bigger than life. Come with a lot of experience in a lot of different areas. Hold each other accountable. I'm not afraid to do that. There's no, thought about it. There's no top-down talking to each other. It's just very encouraging. Yes. And we're all aligned on kind of the long-term vision of having this workforce that we develop from re-entry programs, right? And so they're the best employees because they're loyal. They stick with you. But life happens, though, right? They don't have a babysitter because they're single mom without a support system. Or they have to go see their caseworker for health poisons. All of those things. And as an employer, we have to be conscious, passionate, and compassionate of the support that they need.
Be a compassionate employer.
Yes. It'll serve you.
Yes.
It'll serve you.
That's wonderful. So how many people do you have working with you now? How big is your team?
So we have, I think we're sitting at about 10, 11, maybe on our payroll.
Wonderful. And so what is your schedule look like? How quickly can people get in? Is it a week out? How does scheduling work?
We're pretty flexible right now. We've got, because coming off the holidays, people are tight on their funds, which I understand. So we have some openings. We have some new hires. So we'd love to get them in and, take care of your home. Real estate agents, we love doing those listing cleans, or if you're going to give your buyer a gift, give them a gift of a cleaning. We do that. Property managers.
My daughter's a realtor. You might want to consider Lady Luck.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. So how did you get connected to Happiest Hour networking?
So I probably know 30% of the people in this room. Yeah. Because in my previous company, I was out networking a lot. So it's just kind of a natural progression to start coming to events. And,
We are a community, aren't we?
You know what? We are a big, small town.
We are a big,
small, big town.
That's very true. I'm so glad that we got to learn about Lady Lux. Tell everybody how to get in touch with you.
So Lady Lux is LADYLUX. So it's LadyLuxCleaning.com. You can give us a call at 702-333-5822. And we're on all the socials.
Wow, what an easy number, 333-5822.
Yes.
I'll remember that one.
It's pretty good. It's
really good. Yeah, thank you so much for the
Yes,
opportunity
I'm so glad.
to share Lady Lucks with you guys.
Yes,
Yeah, I love it.
You know, there's nothing like an amazing woman business owner. There really isn't.
And it's a team. It's not a single. There's not just a captain on a ship. There's a captain, a first mate. There's all the people that have to make the ship go. So it's a collaborative effort, definitely.
I forgot to wear my honeybee. I usually wear a honeybee. Yes, collaborators.
Yes.
Honeybees are amazing collaborators. Very socially intricate. Their brains are the size of a sesame seed. They know their job. But yet all together, they're so efficient.
And I picked the right business partner for the game to our game.
Because she's an amazing woman. She's very good. Am I going to get to her as well? Are you the representative?
I think I'm the representative today, but
Girls, well, that's awesome that you're working with us. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm so glad that
so nice to meet
and
you.
I look forward to seeing you again real soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Another network.
Yeah.
Here, there, or somewhere.
Everywhere.
Right, that's right. Thank you so much. Lady Lex, the PR Connections radio podcast. We are here at the Happiest Hour at the M. It is an amazing event. Lots of people interacting. My next guest is Alexa Cadal. I hope I said her name right. Cadal?
Oh my gosh,
How do you say
so
it?
close, Cadawin.
Cadalin. I almost said it right the first time.
You said it real good when you
It's
said
so good
it.
to see you. So tell me, what is new with you?
Well, I am just going full force this year. I've done a lot of growing and, personally. So this year I decided that it's time to make things happen.
What are we promoting? What are we promoting today?
So I want to make sure that people know I'm here to help people when it comes to improve, especially business owners, right? Improving their rate of return, being able to effectively manage their risk, and being able to help lower their taxes, especially as business owners. Yes, and not
What's the
just.
name of your company? We didn't say the name of
Of
your
course,
company.
yes. So it's Revolution Financial Management.
Revolution Financial Management.
Yes, yes. And as part of the things I also do is Medicare, which is not under Revolution, but it's another thing I'm doing on the side because my parents are seniors, and really when it comes to these financial subjects, no one's reaching out to them. Not even when you sit down in front of people, the Social Security office, they're not trying to help them get to the right resources. Yeah.
Right. I have somebody who works as a liaison for get their benefits.
Yeah.
It's hard for them to get them themselves.
Yeah, really, when people go, here's what I've found, even for myself, right? When people need to figure out what I need to do, what's the next step in my finances, where do people usually turn to? Anything. If they even help. But they don't help. Or they'll go, the bank's not helping, they'll go call Google. Or they'll go to Google, TikTok, YouTube, right? And then just maybe asking their broke relative, like, hey, which stock did you put your money into? Yeah. But eventually everybody's just kind of, without realizing, they're making mistakes along the way, or they're getting taken advantage of without them realizing it. They don't know that it's happening, so by the time it gets to that point, they're like, oh, I'm out of time.
What's your favorite resource or product to market your family?
Okay, this one, I wouldn't say favorite, right? But I feel like this is very important because one of my friend's parents was and they had to pull together her and her sisters, three sisters, their credit card accounts, just so they could put their parent into the funeral, right? Their mom passed away. How much do you think it costs for people to be buried?
Well, I do have a dear friend that does cremation, and I know that years ago when my house was little, I got cremation.
Yeah.
And it was like back then. I remember them telling us, I think it was like $40,000 or something to marry somebody.
Yeah.
No, 40 different decisions that have to be made.
Oh my God.
It's just so much.
Very stressful. Yeah.
What is the average funeral these days?
Well, so it could be anywhere from 15,000 starting, 20,000 to start, right? But then you have some people who are from the Philippines. So there are some people who are, originally from there and they're here in America. When they pass away, they want to be brought back over there. So let me ask you this: when something happens, we have to think about
who are we financially responsible for when that time comes, or who's going to be financially responsible for us when that time comes? Do we have $15,000 at our disposal? Yeah. So
Not a lot of people do.
Yeah. So not a lot of people do. So one of the products that I'm really passionate about is what's called Everest. What that does, Everest is a mineral concierge.
Is that Everett or Everest?
Everest, like Mount Everest.
Mount Everest. Okay, Everest.
So Mount Everest, the amazing thing about it is when a family passes away, you don't need a death certificate. You just call them and say, hey, this person has passed away. And if they have that policy, right? And what it does is within 48 hours, they will send that money into your family's bank account so that they can take care of those expenses. And then, yes. I mean,
So Everest is end of life benefits. End of life
funeral concierge, yes. So with funeral concierge services, so what they'll do, you'll call them, and within 48 hours, they'll send that money into your family's bank account to take care of it. And then Everest will also be kind of like Priceline negotiator, but they'll do it for those funeral homes in your area. And what they'll do is they'll shop around for the best possible deal. So say, for example, if you got like $50,000, you only use, I don't know, maybe $3,000. The rest of it can stay with your family. You can do whatever you need to do with it. But the benefit there is your family gets to focus on grieving instead of having to make those 40 decisions. Okay, so it's very stressful for a family to go through. Typically, when you have what was that? GoFundMe. The most that they'll make is $2,000. That's not even enough to take them out of the life. Yeah, and on top of that, you have to take a cut, right? So it's ridiculous.
So do you do living benefits as well?
Absolutely.
Catastrophic or something as a plan they can use their money?
So, not with Everest, but I also do. So, yeah, here's the amazing thing about what I do, where I work with, is we have a huge platform where we work with thousands of other financial companies and over 100 insurance companies. So, we're not just captive. We're not captive like Jake from State Farm, right? We're not captives. We're able to pick from different ones depending on what it is they need. One of them is Trans-America with living benefits, so you don't have to pass away when something happens.
So tell everybody how to get in touch with you. Tell everyone how to get in touch with you. So I'm seeing all kinds of people.
I know, everybody's like, hi.
Alexin with
Revolution Financial Management. I'm just, right now, I'm restructuring my social media, but the best way to get in contact with me is by phone, which is 702-883-4114, 702-883-4114, and really, I'm here to help families change their family's financial legacy.
Yeah, think about it now so you don't have to be overwhelmed later, right?
Absolutely.
Basically, do you have a tagline? What's your tagline?
What is changing families' financial legacy?
Awesome, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for being here, Alexin. It's really good to see you again. I hope we can get together again soon. I hope you'll come to our yes, that's going to be very exciting. International Women's Day, March 8th. Thank you. I wonder how long it's the PR Connections Radio Podcast. We have a couple more people coming up for you all to meet here at the M for the Happiest Hour Networking 4th anniversary. My next guest is the beautiful Christina Spalding, Manzilla. Hi. Manzanita, excuse me, I meant Manzilla. Whatever, I don't know. That's okay. Manzanita Marketing. Christina, it's so good to see you. I get to, it's like I get to interview all my friends. It's so fun. So tell us, how long have you been in business doing marketing, and then when did you start Manzanita?
So I've been doing marketing for 20 years, and every time I say it, I feel old. But that means that means I got to see how websites changed business, and then how social media changed business, and how you need to stay flexible when you're marketing, because really it's all about figuring out where are your customers and how do you connect with them. I mean, it's not about which platform you use, it's how you connect with your customers.
So So one of our other guests was talking about funneling. Is that something you focus on?
I also do funneling.
You have
It's all about keep getting customers, keeping customers, and having them come back.
Yeah.
Right?
So when did you start Manzanita?
I started Manzanita in August of 2023. I have been laid off for the 7th time, and I said, that's it, no more.
Wow, 7 times.
Yeah, it was
That's
rough.
stressful.
Yeah, but you learn something from every place where you work.
They were your stepping stones.
And, at one place I learned really how to take a business from startup to successful, thriving company. At another place I learned how to deal with slot machines and how to market a restricted product. And at another place, I got to use my language skills and help take them international and market them in different languages.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 3. I speak French, German, and English.
Wow, that's amazing. That's
Yes.
quite an accomplishment.
Yes.
A lot of studying.
Well, I started early. But I offer internationalization services, but that includes also Spanish. So for the Las Vegas market, 20% of Las Vegas speaks Spanish. And if you want to really connect with those customers, doing it in their language can be really fulfilling. And you can get into a market that nobody else is tapping into.
So you can help businesses do that? Tap
Yes.
into those markets. Yes. What is your favorite client right now? Type of client?
I really enjoy working with medium-sized businesses that have their processes internally down. They just need that extra boost. They need, maybe they put their website together themselves or had an intern do it, and they need just a professional refinement. They started an email process, and then they got so busy with orders, they didn't have anybody to do the emails anymore. So those are great businesses for me to work with it, where you've done as much as you can yourself, but you really want to focus on what you love about your business instead of the marketing part of your business.
We don't know what we don't know.
You don't know what you don't know, but also your time is money. So you spend your time doing the things that you know how to do the best and that make you the most money. If you're in HVAC, you want to be out there, fixing your conditioners and keeping people cool in summer and warm in the winter. If you're a financial advisor, you want to be talking to people, helping them create and save money and create wealth. You don't want to be finding them. You want to be talking to them. So I help you with the finding part.
Wonderful. So do you do the identify also? You help them identify who their ideal client is?
Yes.
And then how to
Yes. If they don't already have a ideal client profile, sometimes people have that, and then I can just go, oh, great, off we go.
Plug and play.
But sometimes you don't have an ideal client profile, and we can work on that together to figure out who really is your perfect target market.
So I want to wrap up by asking how do people get in touch with you? And if you have any kind of upcoming event yourself or a networking event, where can people see you next? Where do you network?
So I network through Spark. I'm part of the Monday evening chapter. We meet at WeWork at Town Square at 5:30. We've got food. We've got great people. We're always looking for additional folks to just come in, get to know us, and see if we're right for them. With my Spark journey, I've gotten at least half a dozen clients from Spark. So
referrals are important. And that's what PR Connections is all about. That's what Happiest Hour is all about. And a lot of us here are in these other network groups. I'm in Spark Tuesday Morning Group. And so a lot of us, I just saw Leslie Taylor from BNI, who I knew, I was in BNI for 15 years ago, So we're all very connected here in Vegas. And I love running into you everywhere and seeing you in our mid-setting goals.
I've started a networking email newsletter.
Oh, that's right.
That covers all of the networking groups that that bother to tell me or that I can find, if they're doing a good job marketing their events.
How do they find how do they get on your
Well, I have a QR code, but I don't know if it'll show up on the camera.
I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, a QR code. We can try it.
We'll see.
But otherwise, what's the website?
Nope, that's not working.
That didn't work.
That didn't work. Sorry. I don't have a short URL.
You don't have a short URL. Okay, so the name of your
We'll
company
have to put
again.
it in the comments in the video.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments. So the company is Manzanita Marketing. You can find us online at manzanitamktg.com or all the socials, Manzanita MKTG, LinkedIn and Instagram, Manzanita MKTG.
Manzanita. Why did you name your company Manzanita? Tell me really quick.
Okay, there's a plant that lives in Red Rock, just outside of Vegas. It's called Manzanita. It's a bush. It's an evergreen. Now, an oak tree grows up and then out. Well, a manzanita bush grows out and up. And sometimes you need to grow out and up at the same time. So you need different channels to reach your target market.
I love it. Grow out while you grow up.
Yes.
I love it. Thank you so much, Christina.
PJ, thank you.
I'm so glad you were here today.
Me too.
I'll see you again.
Excellent.
Here, there, or somewhere.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Here we are, PR Connections Radio Podcast at the Happiest Hour, networking 4th anniversary at the M. My next guest is the lovely, the beautiful, the Vicky Mahana Campbell. Yes, I didn't know you were doing that. I get to interview all my friends. This is so wonderful.
Oh my God, I'm like a really white hair.
Wait, yeah, what's all right? We're kind of washed out with the lights, but you know what? We'll just make our voices heard.
Yes, of course, of course.
So Vicky Campbell is a realtor here in town.
Yes.
And I would love to have her tell you all about her company and your journey into real estate.
So Vicky Mahana Campbell, actually my government job, my government name is Vicky Lynn Mahana Campbell, because guess what? There's a whole lot of Vicky Campbells out there. So I mean, my license is there, my driver's license is there, all of that. So I am coming up on 21 years.
21 years.
I have background in banking way back a long time ago, in the court system in North Dakota, elected clerk of district court in North Dakota for 8 years.
Interesting.
Moved to San Diego, deputy chief of staff to an assemblyman, and then became the chief of staff to the police union. So that all works with real estate. I consider, when you're working for an elected official or been an elected official, everything is constituency. And real estate is like that. What you do is you treat them like you would a constituent. Treat them right, make sure that you protect them and that you don't get sued. So, and that's one of the reasons where I am a coach, because some of these new agents, my goodness, they're like, I just want to get paid. And I'm like, okay. And my broker would say, well, Vicky, you scared them. And I said, I hope so, because you can't do this, you can't do that. Shush up, shush up, shush up, shush up. Do this, do this, do this, and keep your mouth shut. I mean, I'm nicer about it than that when I talk to them, but I mean, it's so important because, California especially is so litigious. So, and that's what I came out with. So, Vegas isn't as bad, but there's some agents are just not as lickety-split clean and legal as that. So it's a problem. It can be a problem. Sure.
What's the name of your real estate company?
America's Choice Realty.
America's Choice Realty. Is that your own company?
No. I'm a broker salesperson.
Broker salesperson.
BS 145237. So I have a broker that is for the real estate, and we have a sister mortgage company, Superior Mortgage Lending, and there's two brokers for one and broker for the other. But I'm, high enough level that if they needed somebody to come in and help with something, I could do that because I'm a broker salesperson.
Interesting. So your coaching is you personally separately?
No, it's
Or
part
is
of
it part of a
it's part of America's Choice Realty that he's got like a 9-step class, and then we go over all the different things. Do this, start do this, do this, do this, and they have to actually participate, answer questions, be a part of the interaction, and then they get a certificate when they complete and feel like they've understood what's going on.
Wonderful. So I have a daughter that's a coach. She's in the third year.
Second year. I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Is she here? She's here in Vegas, and she started with one. I call it her internship with one company who was really good trainers, but they kind of took advantage of her a little. And then she's been with another very, very yucky company that has been an amazing support system. Amazing support system. So I'm so glad that we got to interview you. Tell people what your tagline is and how do they get in touch with you?
Well, my tagline is buy or sell. I'll serve you well, and I've had that.
Buy or sell, she'll serve you well.
Serve you well,
That's
and then
great.
you know what? You can find me because I do videos every single, almost like 6 days a week on real estate and other stuff. I do. So Facebook, Vicki, VICKILM Campbell, CAMPBELL.
And make sure you put the LM in the middle from the middle.
Vicki LM Campbell.
Vicki LM
Campbell.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. And so what's your tagline again? Say it again.
Buy or sell, I'll serve you well.
Well, okay, so you want to be served well and you need to buy. This might be the person you need to call.
That's right.
So we're here at the Happiest Hour, and I'm so glad I got to interview you and see you. You know, we text back and forth here and there, and it's wonderful. We've got our International Women's Day coming up.
We'll try to do that. So we have our Integrity Social Networking event at Denny's place on Wednesday the 29th from 6 to 8. Denny Mayhew's
Oh, yeah, well, we'll be there tomorrow for Networking with Intention. Yeah, 1 to 3, Networking with Intention at Focus 180 Coaching Center on Las Vegas Boulevard and Serene.
That's right.
Yeah, join us there. Yeah, Denny Mayhew's an amazing, funny Frenchman.
Oh, yes. So funny.
That's what I call him, the funny Frenchman.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so glad you were here.
I am so glad you
I think we have one last guest tonight to interview, and I'm so glad we got through everybody. Got to introduce everybody to these wonderful people here at the Happiest Hour Networking. We have Jeanette Broad here. Broad's Funnel Cake Cafe. Broad. B-R-A-U-D. Broad.
Bro, like bro. Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. So the D is silent?
The D is silent.
Is it French?
It is.
Oh,
it is.
that's
So,
beautiful, bro. I love that, bro. Hey,
bro. Yes.
This is our funnel cake, bro.
Yes.
Awesome. So how long have you been making funnel cakes, selling funnel cakes?
Since 2006. So what is that, like 17 years now?
That's a while.
We actually started with a 10 by 10 pop-up tent where we did the festivals and things like that. And while we were all working full-time jobs, and then I finally walked away from my job and went full-time and focused, and we invested in a concession trailer for catering and things like that. And then we opened in Town Square in 2017.
Oh, I have seen you there. That's what I was wondering where I'd seen that. I love Town Square. We bring the kids there.
Good, yeah, we love it there too. Yeah, it's a nice
How long
place.
have you had that spot?
2017, so we're like 7 years or so there. Yeah,
wow, so it's been a while.
Yes,
it's a greenhouse business.
It's good. It's up and down. You know, when we had the heat, it slowed down quite a bit. When we had those 3 months of 118 degrees.
Right.
Not too many people out there walking around. But but we do a lot of catering. So we have our food trucks. We do a lot of catering, corporate events, and parties, and weddings, and things like that.
How long have you been connected to the Happiest Hour?
Oh, a little over a year. I've been to a few of their events, right? A little over a year. Through email. I got an email from someone, right? And I liked what they were doing because at the time I believe they were doing the NFL alumni, giving back to caring for kids.
Yes.
So I went based on that. And then what we did is we have a feature what we call Funnel Cakes for a Cause. So I ended up doing fundraiser for Caring for Kids. Yeah. So,
Well, we'll need to talk because I need to do a fundraiser for Agape Wellness Moms. We're going to be fostering intended futures for young adults living in foster care.
oh yeah, give us a call. We
Do you
have
have
this
your
year.
card?
I do. Oh,
Well, we'll
I think I give it
connect.
out. But you have all my info.
Yeah, I'll get it from you.
Yeah, we did. Well, we were doing every month, and so to make a bigger impact, we're doing quarterly. So what we do is we take a specialty funnel cake, and we take partial proceeds from that funnel cake for. It used to be a full month of sale, but now we're going 3 months. So we have for this year, we do each quarter. And so far, yeah. But that doesn't mean we can't combine it with something. Maybe,
Sure, yes, because you can bring up that truck to any kind of event.
Yeah, you can. And then, and we just.
What's the best referral for you?
The best referral for me is anybody with a birthday.
Birthdays.
But even corporate events where they want to do employee appreciation, client customer appreciation.
It's good to appreciate your clients. It's good to appreciate your employees.
And they love it. And so we do a lot of the corporate events. We've done, for the Raiders. We've done for Allegiant Stadium. We had our funnel cakes. We partnership with Wynn Resorts, so we have them in there. So we've been.
How big of a kitchen do you have?
We've done.
You work all through the night.
We have. I know. Yeah.
It's not like, to supply funnel cakes at the Allegiant Stadium, I'm picturing you guys working all night.
Yeah, they had us catering there. Well, we bring our truck out. So we cook them up fresh right there.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
So we
So
did
you
it for
cook
them.
them in the truck.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So it's fresh. Even at store. We don't use heat lamps or anything like that. Nothing's frozen. Everything's made to order. And so when we do our catering, we come out with the smaller ones. The store we have the larger ones, but for catering, they're smaller.
Interesting. That's fascinating. So, what's the most favorite event you supplied funnel cakes for?
The funnel cakes for the best event?
Yeah. What was your favorite event that you brought funnel cakes to?
Oh God, that's a hard one. We like them all.
You like them all?
Yeah,
It's too much. She's having too much fun.
Yeah. And I mean, we just appreciate the fact, that people call us out and they call us back. We have events that we do on an annual basis. So we actually, appreciate and grateful for every event that we go out. Yeah.
Wonderful. How many employees do you have?
We have 5, and then we have some that are seasonal. But we have 5 permanent employees.
One last question for you, and then I'll have you let everybody know how to get in touch with you. But do you have a tagline?
I do.
I want to hear your tagline.
Rose Funnel Cake Cafe, where your sweetest dreams come true.
Rose Funnel Cake Cafe, where your
sweetest dreams come true.
Oh,
Right.
I love it.
In
That's
Town
great.
Square.
In Town Square. Okay. And how else do they reach you? If they want to reach you online to order.
We're on Facebook with the Funnel Cake Cafe, Instagram Funnel Cake Cafe. We're also on LinkedIn, which is actually under my name, but those are the main ones, and we're on TikTok. So those are the main ones.
So you can find funnel cakes anywhere.
Yeah, you can.
Remember, make sure they're Bros.
Bros.
BRAUDS. Bros.
Right.
Funnel Cakes. Funnel Cake Cafe. Thank you so much,
Thank
Jeanette. It's
you.
great to meet
I
you.
appreciate it.
I look
Thank
forward
you
to
so
trying
much.
your funnel cake sometime. I can
Please
don't
do,
eat
definitely.
sugar too much, but once something like that, you have to try.
It's a sweet treat. Yeah, it's a great treat.
Yes,
Thank you.
enjoy. Awesome. Look forward to seeing you again soon. And we are wrapping up here at the PR Connections radio broadcast at the M. The Lux inside the M is absolutely beautiful. We've been at the Happiest Hour, and it is the 4th anniversary of this networking group. We are so thankful you all tuned in. We are so thankful to all of our guests. We're thankful to our production company, Classy Communications, and we are looking forward to the next time we get to meet up with you. I am your host, PJ Belanger, and we'll see you somewhere around soon.
Classy Communications provides public relations and marketing solutions for businesses, professionals, and nonprofit organizations. They can deliver the true meaning of your business with press releases, social media marketing, web development, email marketing, book publishing, and much more. Wherever your potential clients are, they can help you connect with them. Visit classycommunications.net to learn more about their suite of services that can help your business stand out from the rest. Classy Communications is your solution for business success. PR Connections Radio thanks you for watching this podcast. Check out more episodes of this show and our others at prconnectionsradio.com.